This kind of diode you have to choose. This diode is in the power system block. You have to work on the power diode. That's why you have to select this diode. You will find different kind of diodes here, but you need to choose this kind of diode in which you have a snubber circuit also. Okay. In this diode, you have one input and two outputs. Two outputs are for one for the diode current and one for diode voltage. Again, after that, you have to take a controlled voltage source to connect in the input of this diode. So you have to choose this controlled voltage source, this kind of controlled voltage source in which you are able to give a ramp input. Just type the ramp, not ramp input, just type the ramp input in the simulation search, the library search, then you will find this kind of input, and you have to keep the slope of this ramp. If you will double click on it, you have to keep this slope as 1, and start time should be 0, initial output should be 0. Okay. Now again, what you have
Excuse
to
me.
take the multimeter. Yes, Aditya.
Ma'am, can you explain it from starting, ma'am, that how we used to take that signal and diode in this? Because ma'am, we have just opened the MATLAB online.
Okay, you have opened the MATLAB online. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So go to the simulation first of all. Then in the library browser, there is a library browser. Okay, are you able to open the library browser?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. From here, you can type in the search box Power GUI. Power GUI. Continuously, you have to write down. There should be no space in between Power and GUI. Okay. Whenever you type the Power GUI and click Enter, then you will find written as continuous. Okay, a block that written continuous, and it is for Power GUI. Okay, then double click on it. Then you find a simulation type in the block. Are you able to do this?
Ma'am, it's loading now.
It's what?
Ma'am, Simulink library browser is open now.
Okay. Now type in search box Power GUI.
Okay, ma'am. Power GUI.
Yes, Power GUI.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Now you are able to see the continuous block here.
Ma'am, it's searching for Power GUI
Okay. Okay.
situation.
Here is I have also opened in the laptop Power GUI Microsoft Tech Community. First one is, and second one is download Power GUI 3.8.3.8.0.12, something like that. It's showing on my
I
screen.
don't think these much things are there. Arjun. There is only continuous Power GUI.
Yes, ma'am, there is a continuous Power GUI.
Yes, yes. Take this block, means drag this block in the simulation,
Okay, ma'am.
then double click on it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. In the block parameter, you find simulation type.
Simulation. Yes, ma'am. Set simulation type.
Yes. In the simulation type, you can choose the discrete one.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Then
Discrete.
okay. Then okay.
Ma'am, sample time.
Sample time should be, I think by default, it is 5e to the power minus 6, I think.
Yes,
Keep it
ma'am.
as it is.
Ma'am, ma'am, I would click on apply or okay.
Just do okay. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Now again, you have to take the power diode.
Ma'am, from library browser.
Yes.
Ma'am, can I show with my camera what's showing?
What?
Something different is showing in on my laptop. Can I show?
What?
This
Your,
one.
your voice is not clear, Rajan. Can you speak clearly?
Ma'am, can I show because my screen is showing little different. Now see.
Okay. Sure.
Are you able to see it?
Yes,
I'm doing
yes.
correct or something wrong? Like this is
Uh,
the.
I'm actually it is not clear, Rajan. If one thing you can do, if but it is showing actually, I'm not able to see it properly.
Ma'am, is it open
Oh, are you
like
not
I'm
able to
doing
open the
something?
simulation?
Okay. Ma'am, first we have to just write online MATLAB like this one, and then we, can you see the screen?
Oh, you have not still opened the MATLAB.
No, ma'am, I have opened. Okay, there is a search box over there, and I have just
Okay.
searched Power GUI.
No, no. First of all, start using MATLAB.
Okay, start using. Okay, yeah, this one.
Yes, yes. Do it first. Ah, okay.
Okay. So then I have to log in now. Mail. After that,
Yes,
be
yes. You
able
have
to.
to log.
Okay.
You
Okay,
have
ma'am.
to.
Okay, okay, got it, got it. Now I can do it.
So now you have to choose the diode. Okay. So this diode again you have to go into the simulation. One second.
And search for power diode.
No, no, just diode. Just type the diode,
Okay.
and you will find different kinds of diode. Let me show you.
Yes, ma'am. There is ma'am diode and GTO, IGBT.
Just a second. Okay, the single diode that you are seeing, this is not helpful. You have to choose this kind of diode as I have in this simulation that I have shared with you. So you can go downward, then you will find this kind of diode.
Yes, ma'am. Found.
Okay. So this kind of diode you have to take.
Ma'am, drag
So
it on the MATLAB. Ma'am.
yes, yes, you have to drag. Then double click on it. Set the parameters, resistance 0.001 ohm, and inductance 0, forward voltage 0.8 because we have to take more than 0.7, 0.8, and initial current 0, snubber resistance 500, and snubber capacitance 250 e to the power minus 9. Whenever you will done, then let me know. I will tell you about other block.
Okay, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, resistance 0.001. Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Inductance 0
Yes, ma'am.
and
Oh,
forward voltage zero point 0.8.
yes, ma'am.
Initial current 0 and snubber resistance 500.
Yes, ma'am.
Snubber capacitance 250 to the power minus 9.
Yes, ma'am. So measurement for.
Okay, okay कर दीजिए.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Now you
Yes,
have to take a controlled voltage source. Okay.
control
Then
voltage.
go, okay, go into here and again type controlled voltage source.
Ma'am, in library browser,
Yes.
a controlled voltage source.
Yes. You will find many controlled voltage source. Those are of in blue color, but you are working on the simulation, and this black color one you have to take this controlled voltage source. This will work on the power device. Okay. In which S has written.
Ma'am, as I opened and logging my mail, then we have many options like use MATLAB online basic or 3-day MATLAB trial, which we will choose.
If you have space in your laptop, then you can download it. Otherwise, you can use it online.
Ma'am, this one is showing. Let me show.
As a
Use
mindset,
MATLAB.
you are having space, then you can download it. Otherwise, you can
Ma'am,
try.
but there is no option of download it.
Okay, just do it online.
So, ma'am, use MATLAB online basic or 3-day MATLAB trial.
If you choose the, you have to take the trial version.
Trial. Okay.
Otherwise, you need license. Okay, license is not there. Okay, so have you taken the controlled voltage source?
Ma'am, is it this is showing no search results found for control voltage.
You are not able to find it. Write down control, check the spelling. Controlled space voltage space source.
Okay, ma'am, we have to give.
Controlled, not control, controlled voltage
Okay.
source.
Okay. Yes, ma'am, founded the blue ones control voltage source, current
Okay.
voltage,
Okay,
current.
so there you will find different type of voltage sources, but
Yes,
you
ma'am.
have to choose the. You will see different kind of sources in blue color. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
but you have to take the black one.
The last one. Yes, ma'am.
If you scroll, yes, that one you have to take.
Okay.
Hmm. Because this
Black.
black one will convert the signal into voltage source, equivalent voltage source. We can use it in the power systems. Okay? That's why we have to take this one.
Okay.
Yes. Now,
And double click.
double click again. You have to set it as DC source type. Let me share which block you will see. You will see these block parameters and you have to select DC, amplitude 0, measurement voltage.
Ma'am, done. Voltage.
Okay. Now again come to the simulation and now next one is this you have taken this one. Now ramp. You have to give the ramp input to this one. So take the ramp or any signal that you want. We are just testing on the ramp input. Okay? So just
Okay.
type the ramp again in the library.
I'm taken ramp.
Yes. Now double click on it. अच्छा, हाँ.
Ma'am, slope 1.
1, 0 and 0.
Ma'am, slope should be 1.
एक 1 second. Yes. Fira, have you taken this one? Ramp?
Yes, ma'am. I'm asking ma'am the slope should be 1.
Okay. Slope 1, start time 0, and initial output 0.
Okay, done.
Okay. Interpret vector parameters at 1D as 1D.
Yes, ma'am.
So now you have to take the multimeter. Type the multimeter. Only one multimeter you will find over there.
Yes, ma'am. 0.
Okay. Take this one and double click on it.
Take double click.
Just let it be there. First of all, you have to choose the resistance. Take the resistance. Resistance, in case of resistance, you have to choose the RLC branch. Series RLC branch. You have to type series RLC branch.
And what we have to search? Resistance.
Series RLC branch.
No, ma'am, before that we have to search for resistance.
Yes, series RLC. Just series RLC branch, not resistance, because we have to give some inductance and capacitance to this resistance. Okay. That's why we
Okay.
have to select the series RLC branch, not just resistance.
Series hours. Mine one is different from yours. Series RLC branch.
Yeah. If you will take the series RLC branch, let me show what will come. This kind of branch, I think you have.
Yes, ma'am.
There's double click on it.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Now set its parameter as branch
Branch
type
name.
R, branch type R, and resistance 10 ohm. Inductance and capacitance make them zero.
Okay, ma'am. A measurement.
Branch voltage.
Okay, ma'am.
Now connect one side of this resistance to K of this diode,
Okay.
and one side to the this current controlled voltage source. As I have connected, connect like this. RAM also connect to the S port of this controlled voltage source, and output of this controlled voltage source have to go to the input of this diode.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Now take this multimeter and double click on it. I think you have already taken the.
Yes, ma'am, but not sets its parameter.
Oh yes, double click on it.
Zero.
Then you have two blocks here: available measurement and output measurements. In available measurements, you have series RLC branch and controlled voltage source. Is it?
Ma'am, it's opening.
Okay.
It's showing an error evaluating open FNC callback of multimeter.
Is it showing error? Why?
Yes, ma'am, error evaluating.
Uh,
Ma'am, may I take it again?
yeah, you can take it again. Delete it and take it again.
It's again showing an error evaluating open function callback of multimeter due
Uh,
to modeling constraints.
mm, I don't know why it is showing the error. Can you show me your screen?
Yes, yes, ma'am. Ma'am, is it visible?
Yes, yes, it is visible. Can you show me your connection? Can you show your connection?
Yes, ma'am.
And I connected to one.
Is it visible?
Can you first disconnect it? This loop, disconnect it. First of all.
Ma'am, how to disconnect?
I mean, you have connected this multimeter. You already have connected this multimeter.
Yes, ma'am. May I delete this
Yes,
connection
yes.
error
Please delete it. Now click on it.
on this multimeter?
Yes, yes.
Again, it's showing an error like this.
Mm, ओके आदित्य आप मुझे इसको
Yes.
लेके आना मेरे पास में देन आई कैन सी व्हाट इज गोइंग ऑन ओके
Okay, okay, ma'am.
जस्ट जस्ट ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड जो मैं अभी आपको बता रही हूँ उसको अभी आप देख लो फिर देखते हैं कि क्या प्रॉब्लम आ रही है
Okay, ma'am.
okay after that what you have to take the demultiplexer so that you will be able to take both two inputs and let them enter into the scope and here you have to use a bus selector so that you can measure the diode current and diode voltage from this diode and this is the scope just by typing the scope you can find this flow okay and just there is no setting just you have to make their input ports as 4 because by default you find there one or two inputs and you have to change it according to your requirement 4 or 3 or 2 as you want okay so this kind of this is the block for power diode and this is not your complete first experiment in first experiment you have diode MOSFET and triac but for today I think it's sufficient we will do another simulation in different lab okay I'll take your some other classes also because I don't think that in one class you will be able to understand all things. Okay, for today this is sufficient. Try it yourself. Try to remove the errors if you have any error. And if you are facing any problem, then come to me. I'll tell you what is the problem going on. Okay, so first try this one diode and try to work on the shared programs. Those are for triac and thyristor. Okay. This is enough for today. Some students.
Thank you, ma'am.